Hello, hello. Getting everything started here. Yes, I am a couple minutes early. That way I have a chance to click all my buttons. So if you're tuning in now, welcome. Glad to have you. It is a full moon night tonight. Oh, shoot. Mute site. Otherwise, I'm going to loop myself. I opened up the, one of the streams and realized, oh, shit. YouTube wants to show notifications. That's fine. You can show notifications. All right. And then, which go? Minute. Go. Yeah, that's the Twitchy Twitch. Yeah, let's go. Spiritual Spectrum. I'm just opening up all my channels and making sure all my stuff's set up and going. Okay. Say hi when you show up. I won't see you right away because I am doing all this background stuffy stuff that I have to do. But that's why I started a second early so I could get it all done. Hey, Fervent, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy full moon. Now we get into this one. Yay. Okay. So, getting it shared out there. Share messenger. Because I know some people, if I don't turn around and tell them that I'm here, they're going to get not happy with me. So, yes, we will do that. Let people know I am on it. So, how's anybody been experiencing some major energy shift, shit like that, leading up into this full moon? I do. Hold on, I'm just clicking buttons right now. Oh, and of course, one of the people it wants me to share with is, you know, because it looks at people I've recently talked to, is my cousin who recently passed. Sad face. Love you, Stace. Up there in the upper atmosphere now. Neener. Just clicking a few more people here that I know would be unhappy if I didn't tell them. Send. Okay, cool. All right. We're officially good to go. Yay. Yeah. I'm not seeing it here yet, but we do have like low cloud cover and it's not quite dark outside yet. According to my weather app, it's supposed to be partly cloudy tonight. We're not going to see totality here until around midnight. So by that point, I'll be outside. But typically, if I look out my little window, I can see where moonrise is. So it's not there yet. We're almost there. So yeah, hey. Let me see where moonrise. Sundial. That's where my moonrise is. So yeah, apparently dismiss, go away. Thank you. Sunset was 8 minutes ago. Moon rise is 7:43, so it's just started rising. So it makes sense that I don't see it yet because it has to clear the tops of the houses next to me. So, hi. Yes, you made it, Annette. Congratulations. So, gosh, it's so much, Annette, or not Annette, Fervent. What has been so much leading up to this for you? I would like to hear it, because I'll tell you what, emotions have been high. I've seen emotionality in a lot of people. I've seen a lot of stupid. I've seen a lot of happy. I've seen emotional regulation. I've seen a lot of people using these emotional times to really work on figuring their shit out. And I think it's a beautiful thing. So yeah. Love, shared, and following. All right. So yes, if you guys have shared, definitely say you've shared and I'll put you on the free list. So Annette is the first on the free list. Anybody else that would like to like, subscribe, and share, make sure you tell me that you've shared and I will put you on the free list for tonight. By the way, if you guys haven't joined the Mystic Path, do so.
When we walk a spiritual path, it can feel both beautiful and lonely. We're searching, growing, and learning. But often, we're doing it alone or scattered across spaces that don't quite feel like home. That's why I created the Mystic Path. The Mystic Path is a free community hosted on School. Think of it as a sacred gathering place off of social media noise, a hub where seekers, witches, mystics, healers, and teachers can come together. You'll find courses, discussions, and spaces to connect, all in one place, all accessible at no cost. Here, you can explore your own spirituality at your pace. You can join conversations, share your insights, and learn from others walking very different but equally valid paths. There's no one right way. Every perspective adds to the richness of the whole. My vision is to weave together many teachers and many paths into one collective space. No gatekeeping, no competition, just shared wisdom. If you're a teacher or a practitioner, you are encouraged to submit your own courses to the Mystic Path. Free courses help the community grow, and with approval, I'll even support your paid offerings so you can reach more people while still honoring your livelihood. This is not just another group. It's a living temple of knowledge and connection, built by all of us. A free space to explore, learn, grow, and share. So come join us on the Mystic Path and bring your wisdom with you.
I forgot to unmute myself. How dumb. So yes. Oh, you wrote your intentions, waiting to burn them later. Fantastic. Maria, I got you down. So people I've got on the free list are Annette, Cindy, Fervent, and Maria. So if you got some friends that are coming, bring them, invite them, whatever. We're going to have a good time tonight. So for sure. I was just getting things shared out. Now, I do like to begin with a little bit of chakra or Reiki time. So let's start sharing our Reiki requests. What's going on in your lives, people? What kind of Reiki do we need? Now, what is Reiki? Reiki is for anything that you would go to a doctor for. This is not to replace your doctor. This is kind of going along with. I believe that we should be following medical science and following metaphysical science at the same time. That one is not exclusive of the other, and one doesn't completely replace the other. You know, we have brains to be able to invent, to create, to science, to medical. This is important. But we also have brains that recognize that not everything is easily explained out there. And metaphysical shit is real. Honey, if metaphysical shit wasn't real, it would have gone away from our consciousness a long fucking time ago, and the Christians would have gotten their way with all this other kind of crap stuff that they're like, oh, well, none of that's real. I beg to differ. Okay? It is real enough to keep millions, billions of people worldwide involved in their ancient practices, in their herbalism, in their traditional shamanistic practices, and various other mystical and witchy kind of practices out there. So this shit is very real. Now, Reiki is not the only energy healing modality out there. It is one of many, and it is effective, as are many others, for assisting in the energy side of healing the body. Okay, so yes, it is very fucking real. It can make some very big impact in your life. Okay, so like I literally healed my night blindness. Now, granted, I had a trade-off for that because in allowing my eyes to be able to adjust better to darker light, I actually kind of overdid it, I guess, a little bit. And now I am more light sensitive during the day. But you know what? Fuck it. Easy to deal with. Sunglasses. We're good. You know, I can put on sunglasses, wear a hat, shield my eyes. Much better that than being blind trying to drive at night. Hey, Jennifer Scott Green, how you doing? Let me know you shared and I'll put you on the free list. So we are going to get into some Reiki here for everybody. So what are your Reiki needs, guys? And yeah, Maria, you already shared. We're good. Okay. Neat. Fan-frickin-tastic. So, there you go. Yeah, I mean, it is always good when your partner believes in the metaphysical, or at least shares or holds space for your beliefs. Your partner and you don't have to see exactly eye to eye and everything. Hell, even Wolf and I, even though he is a metaphysical werewolf, do not always agree completely on how magic works or what the applications are or what can be done or blah, blah, blah. But, you know, it's at the same point. We hold space for each other. And, you know, I see that I don't know everything. He sees that he doesn't know everything. And we're all good together. You know, it's good. It works. So, yeah. What are your Reiki needs? Jen, what's been hurting you lately? I haven't seen you in a minute or 5. And just for those of you guys who know, I am going to work on restarting and doing Thursday night lives. Not entirely sure if I'm going to do 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock yet, but we'll find out. Okay. So shared and loved. Thank you. So what are our Reiki requests for today? What am I focusing on for everybody? Cindy, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. And how have you been, babe? You should be getting on the Mystic Path. It's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, he is a pretty smart cookie. I would agree with that. Oh, wonderful. I'd love to see her. Sounds great. Just getting a couple more shares going. Knees, back, hip, and stomach. Annette, what's going on in your world? What Reiki requests do you have? Maria, Fervent, Cindy. And yes, we have a big... So, yes, tonight is the Sturgeon Moon. Mostly known because of the sturgeon habits, I guess, you know, that move through at this time. This is one of the harvest moons on our harvest schedule. We are in harvest time. Lungs and liver for you, Annette. You got it. How about Cindy, Fervent, Maria? Any needs you guys have? But yes, I will be bringing back Thursday Night Lives. So yes, Thursday Night Lives. Coming to you live from Rochester, New York. Okay, done with the shares. All right, now I can get my undivided attention here for a little bit. Clear, clear, clear. Good deal. All right. So let's focus in on our Reiki now that we have that. So let's get my Reiki candle going here. Ta-da. Nice Palo Santo candle that we're doing here for, yes. It's not overly strong on the Palo Santo scent. It's nice and subtle, which very much suits me. I like it. It was a worthy candle to get. So starting the Reiki candle, you touch something. I can only see my responses and nobody else's. No, you didn't touch anything, honey. Look on the screen right here, my screen. See right there? You're only seeing your responses because you're in a channel by your, where only you're talking in that particular channel. Other people are talking from different channels. So all the comments are going to be seen over on this side next to me rather than necessarily in your chat window, okay? That's what happens when I use one program, and this one program broadcasts out to the other thing. So it goes, here's my program and here's the broadcast out. So what it does is it collects all of the chat from all the different places, and the only place I can put it is right here. So that's where the chat is. That's where you can see other people's responses in that. Does that make sense, my love? Sup, Steph? We're about ready to do some Reiki. So, Reiki needs, how's your leg doing? Any circulatory issues that we need to focus on? I've kind of kept that in my daily Reiki kind of thing, sending it your way. So I'm hoping that it's feeling better. By the way, and that you're on my daily too, by the way. People call it prayer requests. I typically don't do the whole prayer request thing as much as I do the, okay, I'm not going to be praying about this. I'm going to be directly putting my energy out there saying, this is what I desire, and I'm putting it out to the universe that that's what I want. So yes, moving back to Texas Hill Spring. Pray rain in Palo Santo and Jack counties. Yes, I've heard that. Texas is burning. All right, so here we go. Remember when we start our Reiki, we want to allow, hey, Rebecca, you just got on in time for Reiki. Any Reiki needs? And by the way, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know you shared, and I'll put you on the free list. You got a bunch of compression wear for your legs. Good. And a vibrational plate. Good. I'm glad. I am so glad. Scared the living shit out of me, girlfriend. So, yes, that's good. Becca and Steph, have you shared? Lady, I saw that you shared. Cindy, I saw you shared, but I didn't see a different comment. Let me see. Oh, energy healing. Okay. Any particular, what do you mean energy healing? Reiki is energy healing. So where do you want the energy healing geared towards? Yeah, Texas is burning, Annette. Texas has a lot of fucking wildfires right now. One of my friends, Tucker, was saying that the smoke was really thick in his area. Steph, you're a little bit north of where Tucker lives, but is the smoke pretty thick there too? Becca, I got you down. As Stephanie's like, my place smells like the neighborhood had a barbecue with bad wood. That's how we smell. That what it smelled like up here when Canada was burning like hell. So I get it. Yeah, the state is on fire, basically. And not in a good way. So, sad. I am extending my protections over all of my loved ones there, even the ones that I don't currently contact with. Because there are some of those. So, we're sending good vibes their way, too. Protection for them as well. Just because I love them from a distance doesn't mean I don't love them. So, yes, we will send... healing and care and stuff for Texas, and honestly, where's the green stick? Let's go ahead for a minute. Okay. And I got my rain stick. This is a very charged rain stick. I don't use it unless I'm calling for rain. So right now, I would like for us to focus in on the areas that are needing rain, the places that are dry, that are in need of rain, okay? Wherever the earth is parched and crying out. Wherever the earth is dry and cracking, and wherever fires are burning. I want you to place this in your mind for just a minute with me. Close your eyes and just place that in your mind. Picture burning forest and dry ground. And now as you hear the sound of the rain, picture that rain coming down onto it. Gentle, steady, long-term rain, not torrential floods, not flash floods. Just a nice, calm, gentle rain. And see in your mind's eye the fire slowly dying and going out. And the ground absorbing the moisture. The feel of the moisture going into the earth, not just at the surface, but penetrating deep into the soil. Not so deep that it makes any kind of mudslides or anything like that, but just enough to be absorbed by the mother, enough to be absorbed by the earth, to get its bearing back and to be able to produce again. Okay, picture that beautiful rain coming down on all these dry and parched areas that are in desperate need of moisture and rain. Now tell the universe that you would love to see this and the health and healing that comes from a beautiful, gentle rain. And I want you to picture in your mind that lovely smell that comes just before or after a perfect rain. The smell is called petrichor. Picture that smell. And picture that smell in those badly affected places. This is our spell. We call upon the sky, the Father of the sky, the Mother of the earth. Unite and make it work. Bring health and healing to all in need. Put the fires away. Make the ground moist and fruitful. We call upon the God and Goddess, the Lord and Lady, to make it so according to our will, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Whew. Oh, that was powerful. Let it kind of come along. So there we go. See, we did a spell together. That's how easy spell work can be. Ah, excellent. Mayor Cindy, I'm manifesting it. I am so fucking manifesting it. Okay, so let's begin our Reiki journey right now. So begin our breathing. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your mouth. Okay, as you breathe in, picture that beautiful prana, white light energy coming in, infusing your body, infusing your cells, bringing you healing, health, and well-being. And as you breathe out, I want you to breathe out and push away from you like through a straw everything which no longer serves. Stress, anxiety, negativity, pain. Just blow it out. And then give it a second and let that fall to the ground. And let Gaia absorb it and take it and turn it into fertilizer. So breathing in, beautiful prana, white light energy. Breathing out all which no longer serves. And let's begin our Reiki journey. Breathing in the good. Releasing anything unnecessary.
Welcome to this guided meditation and Reiki healing session. Reiki is a Japanese energy healing technique that channels life force energy to support balance, harmony, and well-being on all levels. It's a gentle yet transformative energy, flowing where it's needed most. As you listen to this meditation, I am sending Reiki to all who are joining whether you're here live or listening to the replay. This energy is here to support you, helping release blocks and bring balance to each of your chakras. You're also welcome to share any Reiki requests, whether for yourself, loved ones, or friends. These intentions will receive Reiki energy throughout this meditation. Take a deep breath, open yourself to receive this healing, and let's begin. Bring your focus to your root chakra, located at the base of your spine. Envision a warm, glowing red light here, anchoring you deeply to the earth, like roots extending downward. This chakra represents your foundation, stability, and security. When blocked, it can feel like fear, instability, or insecurity. Imagine these feelings as heavy stones weighing down the base of your spine. As Reiki energy flows into this space, visualize the stones dissolving into the earth, leaving your energy lighter, stronger, and grounded. With each breath, draw strength from the earth, filling you with a deep sense of safety, security, and peace. Take this time to request Reiki for any challenges related to stability, security, or support for yourself or loved ones. Now, bring your awareness to the sacral chakra, located just below your navel. Imagine a vibrant orange light swirling here, like the warmth of a rising sun. This chakra is the center of emotions, creativity, and joy. Blocks here may feel like suppressed emotions, guilt, or a disconnection from joy. Picture these blocks as murky waters clouding the orange light. As Reiki energy flows in, see the waters clearing, leaving the orange light bright and warm, radiating outward. Feel this energy restoring joy, creativity, and emotional ease, bringing a gentle excitement back into your life. If there are areas where you or others need healing in relationships, creativity, or emotional flow, please share your requests as Reiki is sent to all intentions. Now, move your focus to the solar plexus chakra, located at the base of your diaphragm. Visualize a bright yellow light here, like a golden sun, radiating strength and confidence. This chakra is the seat of personal power, self-esteem, and motivation. Blocks here often appear as self-doubt, fear of failure, or feeling powerless. Imagine these blocks as clouds covering your inner sun. As Reiki energy flows into this space, the clouds gently dissolve, allowing the sunlight to radiate freely. Feel your inner power and confidence awakening, filling you with motivation and clarity in your purpose. Feel free to request Reiki for any areas where you seek personal empowerment, courage, or motivation for yourself or others. Next, bring your attention to the heart chakra at the center of your chest. See a vibrant green light glowing here, like a lush garden blossoming in warmth and compassion. This chakra is the center of love, empathy, and forgiveness. Blocks here can come from past hurts, grief, or a fear of vulnerability. Visualize these blocks as thorns or vines around the heart. As Reiki flows in, see these thorns dissolve. And the green light expanding freely, filling you with love, compassion, and forgiveness. Feel a sense of peace and harmony settling into all areas of your life. If you or others have any requests for emotional healing, love, or forgiveness, share them now as Reiki continues to flow. Now, shift your focus to the throat chakra, located at the base of your throat. Picture a soothing blue light here, clear and expansive like an open sky. This chakra governs communication, truth, and self-expression. Blocks here may manifest as a fear of speaking up, feeling unheard, or being unable to express your true self. Imagine these blocks as tight knots in the throat. As Reiki flows, each knot begins to untie, freeing your voice and bringing ease to your words. Feel a gentle confidence rising within, helping you to express your truth with love and clarity. You're welcome to share any Reiki requests related to communication, clarity, or expression for yourself or others. Now bring your focus to the third eye chakra, located between your eyebrows. Imagine an indigo light, clear and deep as the night sky, radiating from this center. This chakra is the seat of intuition, inner vision, and wisdom. Blocks here can manifest as mental fog, confusion, or fear of inner knowing. Picture these blocks as a thick mist clouding your vision. As Reiki flows in, the mist lifts, leaving the indigo light sharp and vibrant. Feel your intuition awakening, your mind clearing, and a calm wisdom guiding you forward. This is a time to request Reiki for insight, intuition, or mental clarity for yourself or others as Reiki continues to flow. Now, bring your awareness to the crown chakra at the top of your head. See a brilliant violet or pure white light here, symbolizing your connection to the divine, higher consciousness, and spiritual awareness. Blocks in this chakra may feel like disconnection, lack of purpose, or spiritual doubt. Imagine these blocks as a cloudy veil hovering above your head. As Reiki energy flows, the veil lifts, allowing the light to expand infinitely, connecting you to the universe and filling you with a sense of purpose, peace, and unity. Feel free to share any final Reiki requests for spiritual alignment, clarity, or connection for yourself or others. I am sending Reiki for all. As we conclude, take a deep breath and feel the Reiki energy balanced and harmonized in each chakra, bringing renewed health, strength, and clarity to your body, mind, and spirit. Reflect on the healing you've received and the intentions you've shared, knowing they are held in a field of love and light. Now, as we close, bring your hands together at your heart in a gesture of gratitude. Imagine a warm light in your heart center, radiating outward to the world around you. This light is your connection to others, to all beings, and to the Reiki energy that flows freely and abundantly. This light represents Namaste, a word that means the divine in me honors the divine in you. Feel this connection to everyone sharing this moment with you, to those you love, and to those who may need healing. Carry this energy with you as you go about your day, allowing its healing to continue flowing through you. If this Reiki experience has brought you peace, clarity, or balance, I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. Tell me how this Reiki has helped you or how you experienced the energy today. Your experience may inspire or uplift others on their healing journey. Thank you for being a part of this healing experience. May you walk forward with healing and empowerment. Namaste, beloved Spirit Tribe.
Welcome back, everybody. How was that for you? Annette, sorry about the coughing, my darling. Namaste, indeed. All right. So, Stephanie, I see that Papa Bear wants a reading. So, we'll start with that and then we'll get into all of our freebies. So, what are we reading on Papa Bear? How's everybody feel from that Reiki sesh? Happy, happy, joy, joy. Chill, chill. What? Looks like the moon. Oh. Yeah, it's not up enough here to be above the house yet. Soon, though. Soon. Hello, my beastie. How are you? Excellent. So, Stephanie, what kind of, he wants to know if his dad's house will sell soon. Okay, well, let's get some spirit insight in on that. We'll see where it goes. And excellent. Can't relax today. Why not? Oh, you're wound up? Like, I get it. You don't feel as heavy, so that's good. Not as heavy is good. All right, Papa Bear's paternal home. All right, so that's our top. Let's see what our bottom part is. Yeah, I know you can't quite see that because I got my candle out. Candle up, and you can see it a little better. There we go. Candle up and out of the way. Doot. All right, so on the home sale, pork in the oven to braise. My men are making dinner tonight. They're going for the full-on Italian style dinner. I'm excited. So my hubby and my son are down there cooking away. Yay. All right, so Queen of Wands, King of Wands starting off. So basically, honestly, the Queen and King of Wands that I'm seeing in this case for you, Papa Bear, are you and Steffi. Okay. I see that both of you putting your intentions and your energies towards this as a joint thing is going to actually put this into process in the right place. So if Papa Bear, you've got it in your head of, I'm going to think of all the issues and I've got this and I don't need Stephanie's help because I know she's stressed and I won't put anything on her. Dude, stop and get her fucking input, because the only way to get this journey rolling is for both of you to be on the same page and in agreement and in alignment on how this is going to work. If you've got, I think it's going to work my way, and she's got, I know it's not going to work until you do it my way. Neither of you are right. It is the combo way. It is the kind of coming together, that is going to make this work. You're her fire and ideas, and you putting it into place, making it work, and then letting it cook. Okay, so I definitely see do what's needed to do between the two of you to come into alignment and agreement on this, and then let it cook. Now, it is not going to sell instantly. Be aware of this. Okay, that begins the process and it begins the journey. But the Ace of Wands here, and it's interesting because the Ace of Wands in this deck has kind of like this coming from the ocean, and this is the only one that really feels kind of like almost icy to me, and it feels like the onset of winter. Okay, I absolutely will, Becca. But it kind of feels like as winter comes in, or as the seasons change, that's when this is really going to start getting alignment. And the Two of Pentacles, which is you're going to have to kind of take a little bit of a loss, but also balance things out for this to sell appropriately. Okay, now below here we have the energies that are surrounding this. First of all, the Prince of Wands. This is the get it going, but keep your armor on. In other words, start the process, but do not count the money until it comes in. Okay. I'm feeling like it's going to take a few months for this house sale to really progress once you and Steph are in alignment. Okay. Then we have the Seven of Wands, which is, I feel like you're going to have to turn down some offers. I hate this for you, but we're not in the housing market bubble we were in. So I feel like you're going to have somebody who comes in, lowballs, wants too many seller concessions, and is going to literally cost you more than it's going to be worth in order to sell this house. And you'd be maybe like, oh, well, maybe we should just, no, don't. You're going to have to set that boundary, set that defensiveness and say, no, look at this guy. He's like, fuck no. No, you take your little wands away from me. I'm swinging big. Okay. But ultimately, the other energy you're going to have to look into is, that would explain it. His brother's selling to the lady next door, but there's an easement issue. That explains why you're going to have to get the defensiveness thing in there. So the two of you are the king and queen, whoever the king and queen. If the brother is selling it, then he's going to have to get in alignment. Maybe then the king and queen that I'm seeing here is the queen being the buying and the king being the brother, and they need to come into alignment. But it's going to be a slow process. The process is not going to make itself apparent until a seasonal change. And then it's going to be a bit of a balance, give and take. You're going to have to stand ground, get it going, but keep your armor on, be defensive about it. But ultimately, nobody's getting, then that's where this devil comes in. It's like you're got to do something different. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is not going to net you where you want to go. So I see this problem as ongoing and alignment needs to happen. So that would explain why we're having a problem with this. Okay, but the king and queen, until they come into alignment, progress will not be made. So the easement issue is going to have to be an alignment thing, and it's definitely going to have to be some defensiveness and sometimes saying no. And, heck, maybe she's not the one to sell it to. That's all I'm saying. I am seeing all kinds of problems here. And honestly, I'm not seeing what I would call a happy resolution to where the seller, your brother or his brother, feels victory. It's more like, it's a balance. It's a wash. It's not my headache anymore kind of thing. And that's where I'm really coming up with this end result with this Two of Pentacles is like 6 of one and half dozen of the others. That was kind of a battle kind of going on. So it's just, that makes more sense than understanding that there's an easement issue. But remember and remind the brother to stand his ground. And it's okay if this is not the person he sells it to. Now, if he doesn't sell it to this lady, will it be a better time listing it? Haha, the Fool. Yes. Trust the universe. Sometimes it's better to put it fully out on the market and sell it to an interested third party, not the crazy bitch. All right. So hopefully that helps. But the better option is going to be moving out of this zone with the Queen of Wands person. Okay. So let it cook, let it taste. All right, so let's get into our freebies. And guys, you heard me say it again, and I'll say it again later. I will be doing more Thursday night lives. So I'm going to try to make it a weekly habit. I don't know what time I'm going to start it. I'm debating anywhere between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. To find out what time. If you guys have inputs, I'm going to put a little kind of thing out there to see what people would like. So, Annette, let's see what we have for you, my dear, for your freebie. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay, I was making sure it wasn't just a reversal, that it was an actual, it's not an actual reversal. So there we go. All right, so Ace of Swords here is basically saying, I'm not afraid of the storms, for I am learning to sail my ship. And that you need to not be fearful with the things that you are facing. With this Ace of Swords, you need to know that you have got the brain power, you've got the mind power to get through this. I know sometimes you get flustered, confused, or not sure you really want to handle it, but sit down, breathe through it, refocus your mental energy, and you got this. Okay? Just refocus that mental energy. And remember, just because it's uncomfortable doesn't mean that it's not where you're meant to be. Okay? Don't be afraid of the storms. Learn to sail the ship. All right? Lady Cindy, let's see what we have for you. For you, we have the Queen of Cups, and it says, blessed is the influence of one true loving human soul on another. Queen of Cups in this case, Lady Cindy, I'm feeling like this is learn to kind of sit with your emotions, okay? And this is kind of telling you that you need to nurture your emotions, and then I feel like this is a reparenting of the self. I don't know why, but it's like understanding your emotions, re-looking at your perspectives, your viewpoints, how you look at and do things, and then reparenting yourself to work under new modes that work better for you. Does that make sense? Junior, long time no see, babe. And I know storms are scary, Annette. I get it. But if we didn't do anything that made us afraid, we'd still be cavemen back in the caves, doing paintings on walls and then starving to death because we weren't going out enough to hunt. You know? So yeah, scary shit is scary, but we gotta do it. That's all I'm saying. All right. Now let's see. Fervent. I don't know if you're still here or not, babe. I haven't seen you in a minute. You're welcome, Annette. Hey, you know, we deal with scary shit every day, and bravery, Annette, is not being scared. Bravery has nothing to do with fearlessness. That is a whole nother ballgame. In fact, I almost think fearlessness is foolishness, because fear has a very good reason for existing in our life. Okay, it gives us caution. It makes us stop and think. Okay, so fear, instead of trying to be fearless, we are brave, and we face our fear with logic, with reason. We're not afraid of the storm. We're learning to sail our ship, and it's becoming second language for us to get up and do. Okay. Aw, that's cool. Show off. I'll show it off to him later. So basically, for you, Fervent, we have the Emperor, which your quote on here is to first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Okay, that's basically like, hey, whatever you're going to do it. Recognize that you'll have to pay a price for it. You know, good price, bad price. To every action, there's a consequence. But go ahead and set your goal and then make it happen. And don't rely on anybody else to try to do that for you. Maria, I'm sorry your body's been buzzing all day. What's been buzzy so buzzy about you? Just the eclipse energy? Because I'm a little buzzy now myself. Ooh, look at you. You got 2 cards that came out. Yeah, trust me, you should not be afraid. Do not fear. You are learning to sail that ship. And Maria, for you, we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is none of us will ever accomplish anything excellent or commanding, except when we listen to the whisper that is heard by us alone. And the 5 of Cups, better by far that you should forget and smile than that you should remember and be sad. All of these things are basically, both of these are here saying 9 of Pentacles is that what matters to you, and you need to just face in and do it. Just face into the difficulties, face into the storm. You got this. You have the capability of doing it, okay? But the 5 of Cups is saying don't spend so much time looking back on what you don't have, and instead start looking forward to what you might want to have. Does that make sense, love? And you're more than welcome, Fervent. Jennifer Scott Green. Jennifer Scott Green, for you, we have, the Tower. And it says, what does that not destroy me makes me stronger, which, by the way, anybody who ever wondered who said that first, it was Friedrich Nietzsche. Fuck Nietzsche sometimes, I swear. It's like there are points where you just want to look at the universe and be like, I'm strong enough already, motherfuckers. Stop it. And stop it. I mean, after the last couple of days with Dolly and with Tim Curry dying and the voice of Optimus Prime and all this other shit, I'm just like, whoa, you know? But the point of the matter is when we set up expectations, that's where we get hammered. And we have to learn to vocalize our expectations. We have to learn how to speak it in ways that can find agreements of expectations with people, as it were. And then we don't expect unless they've agreed to it, you know, and also that we should be more gentle with our expectations on ourselves too, because I think that's where, at least for me, that's my hardest. That's my most difficult thing, is dealing with the expectations I have on myself. And I'm always telling my bestie Nora, and she's always reminding me of the same fucking thing too. Just because we can do more doesn't mean we should be doing more. Okay? Sometimes it's just let it the fuck go, you know? Yeah, no shit, Becca. No shit. All right, which, speaking of Becca, let's see what we have for you. Becca, for you, we have the strength card for you, and it says, he knows not his own strength that has not met adversity. Becca, you have gotten through so damn much. You have gotten through so much in your life. Why do you not give yourself credit for survival bonus, as it were? Why are you not giving yourself enough credit for getting through your worst days and your worst time? The guy who voiced the character Optimus Prime in the 90s cartoons died. And yes, R.I.P. Dolly, R.I.P. Optimus Prime, dude, R.I.P. Tim. Jeez, fuck it, R.I.P. my cousin Stacy. It's like, wow, Jesus, it sucked, not okay. 2020. Steph made a post earlier today. She's like, 2026 needs to stop. I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. I wanted to share it, but you didn't make it shareable, so I was like, yeah. So, speaking of Steph, let's see what we got for you. Hello, Tiara. Like, subscribed, and shared? Okay. I'm going to start coming back every Thursday, Tiara. So not sure what time yet, but I'm still working on that and working on parsing out my workflow and work schedule to see what days I can be on here. And I am going to do a monthly, at least, daytime live as well. So yeah. All right. So Steffi, for you, we have the Hermit, and it says nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. And I feel like this is calling you. The Hermit is not always calling towards specific time, but I feel like this is calling you towards specific alone time and to do some soul level meditations on the daily, even if it's just, you know what? I saw a thing years ago, it stuck with me ever since, that the optimal time to meditate is 12 minutes per day. 12 fucking minutes. Okay, now this doesn't seem like a long time, but when you're sitting there and trying to stay still, it does seem like a hot minute or two, okay? But you know, what if we don't stay still? What if for 12 minutes you put on your music, and what if you get a sphere out and focus on just looking at the sphere? And I do this with people all the time who have problems with meditation. Put on some woo-wah music, okay? And then focus on your breath, breathing in, breathing out. And then move your sphere, whatever you do, and you're going to look at your sphere, and your sphere must not stop moving. I don't care how you move it. You can move it like this. You can move it like this. If you're good at the David Bowie thing and want to do it like that, then and act like you're on the fucking labyrinth. I don't care if you want to get 2 spheres. This is going to be hard, but I'm going to try it and try. There we go. Yes. And do it like this. Whatever you gotta do, okay? Yes, this is awfully big to try to do this with. I normally do it with the smaller Chinese, like ding, ding balls. I don't know what you call those, but yeah. Whatever you can do for 12 minutes, set a timer and just move a fucking sphere while you breathe for 12 minutes. Don't worry about what your brain's doing. Don't worry about it. If your brain goes off in left field, let it and then bring it back and focus again on your breath and your sphere. Your breath and your sphere. 12 fucking minutes a day. It'll change your life. Don't believe me? I give you 1 week to try it and you'll start seeing it different. I know, babe. Try doing the meditation thing I just mentioned, Becca. All right. Beastie Honora, for you, we have these 6 of Pentacles. It says a man's true wealth is in the good he does in this world. And it is to remind you that being the awesome, amazing, wonderful human being that you are, Beastie Bestie, my safe space and my safe person, I love you. You are truly wealthy and the universe will translate that for you somehow, some way. I also feel like there's going to be a gift from the universe coming for you soon. So yeah. Junior, who I have missed dearly, Temperance for you. It says the unlike is joined together and from differences results the most beautiful harmony. Junior, you're going to have to find a way to bridge the old and the new. I feel like you are the generational gap bridger culturally with the old ways and the new. So as you're trying to kind of balance out family and the life that you want to have, you're going to have to be the alchemical process of change, my friend. You're going to have to be the one who bridges back the old methods, the old ways, the old family with the new world that we are creating together, co-creating this global culture and this kind of forward momentum that we're doing, you know? All right. And last but not least, Chiara, who we haven't seen in a hot minute or 5. For you, Chiara, we got the King of Wands. And it says self-confidence is the first requisite to great undertaking. Okay, this is the reminder. You're welcome. This is a reminder for you, Chiara, that you got to get out and put your plans into motion and then let the universe cook. All right, bake the cake, put all the cake together, do all your prep work, stick it in the oven and see what comes out. Don't open the oven door every 5 goddamn seconds. You'll kill your cake. All right, but bake the cake. Bake the cake because you know what? The universe will cook it for you and it's universal oven. So do all the things that you need to do. Your prep work, make the cake together, clean up while everything's in the oven and let the universe cook because putting your intentions out there, you're going to make something pretty cool. So yeah, bake the cake, girl. Woo woo! All right, so if anybody else wanted to get a reading tonight, I'm going to say last call. I'm going to put the reading choices up on the screen for you guys on the video. And if anybody wants to get a reading, now's the time to donate for a reading. If you did not get your free 1 card and you like, subscribed, and shared, say shared now. But I will be doing every Thursday night again, even if it's a shorter one. So here we go.
Are you ready to get a tarot reading, but find yourself bewildered by all the choices available on the screen? Let's make your decision easier. If love is on your mind, our love and relationship reading, priced at $20, can shine a light on your path, whether you're single, interested in someone, or already in a relationship, curious about a deeper insight into your life. The full Spirit Insight reading provides an in-depth look into a chosen topic or offers a comprehensive general reading for just $20. Explore the realms of your soul with the Akashic Records reading or uncover your life's true purpose with the Life Purpose reading, each available for $20. Navigate through your financial journey with clarity from our finances reading or connect with your animal guides through the Animal Spirit reading, also $20 each. Dive deep into your psyche with the Subconscious Insight, reading for $20. discovering the messages your subconscious self is sending and their significance. Reveal your hidden spiritual gifts with that reading, or listen closely to the messages from your spirit guides. With the Spirit Guide Messages reading, each priced at $20. Experience transformation and healing with a live Reiki chakra cleansing session for $20, where the collective energy benefits all viewers. Mediumship, available for only $35, allows for a connection with loved ones who have crossed over more than 30 days ago, bringing messages of love and closure. For direct messages from the divine, opt for the Channeled Divine Message service for $30, offering profound insights and guidance. Remember, a free reading requires no monetary exchange. It's witch's choice, and recipients are not allowed to ask questions. Instead, you'll receive the reading topic I've selected for the evening. To qualify, like this video, follow this channel, share this live stream, and comment shared. Curious about tonight's spell? Discover what magic we're weaving and have it cast for you, live for only $13. Questions on which reading to choose or about tonight's spell? Feel free to ask. And if you're part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle, remember, your weekly 3-card reading is waiting. Just reach out. Embark on this magical journey with me, uncovering the mysteries and insights that await.
All right, so I promised when we came back from my little promo video there about the types of readings. By the way, new people who came on, if you want to like, subscribe, and share, let me know you've liked, subscribed, and shared, and I will put you on the free list to say the word shared. Okay, so absolutely happy to do that. But it's time to talk about what the fuck, okay? Because we need a what the fuck on the eclipse, right? Because, well, before we really start talking about what we're going to do with tonight's eclipse, I want to talk about what an eclipse actually is energetically, okay? Because eclipses get turned into all kinds of dramatic shit online. I mean, every eclipse suddenly becomes, your whole life is about to change. Oh my God. Chaos, chaos. Maybe, but probably not. Okay? Just because you saw a meme on Facebook doesn't mean it's like all cray-cray, whatever. Twin Speaker, let me know that you've shared. Like, subscribe, and share. Get to the... Ah, shit. There went my lighter. Fuck it. I got a Reiki candle. I'll find my lighter in a few minutes. I'll just light my cigarette off my candle. Okay? But everybody goes nuck and futz over the eclipse, okay? And yeah, just because you saw a meme on Facebook doesn't mean the world's about to end or your entire life is about to change. But, all right, so now let's kind of go in here and talk about tonight. Tonight is a partial lunar eclipse. Calling this one partial is kind of misleading because the Earth is going to cover most of the moon. Like, I think the last numbers I saw was 96% of the moon at the height of the eclipse. So this is going to come very, very close to being a total eclipse, okay? Here in Rochester, where I'm at, the eclipse energy begins coming in about 20 minutes, okay? About 9:20, 9:30. The actual partial eclipse becomes fully visible becomes visible about 10:30 for us. And max eclipse time happens right around midnight, 12:12 is what the numbers that I had down, which is kind of cool. That peak is at 12:12. That's like, 11:11, 12:12. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So what's physically happening during a lunar eclipse? And that's what we're dealing with, is a lunar eclipse. I had somebody out the other day who's like, oh, it's a solar eclipse. No, it's a lunar. Okay. The sun, earth, and moon are coming into alignment with the earth, which is going to stand between the sun and the moon. So basically, our earth's shadow is moving across the moon. Now, that doesn't mean the moon is disappearing, obviously. Okay, it's the same way the moon does not disappear during a waning moon. She is always whole. She is just not always full. The moon works on reflective light. Okay, so reflective light, the light is reflecting off of the moon's surface back at us. It's kind of like me taking a flashlight, shining it onto a mirror, and then the light bounces back. And of course, you know, with a mirror being full clarity, it's not going to bounce back as much. But if I take a white piece of paper, shine the light onto the white piece of paper, and then you're seeing the white piece of paper, it's going to look like the light's coming from the white piece of paper, but it's not. It's coming from my flashlight. Okay. So something's just moved between us and that light. And that's one of the reasons that it's always been associated with shadow. Okay. It is literally the earth's shadow, revelation, hidden things, endings, change, and transformation. Okay. Twin, you got to say shared, babe. You got to follow instruction. Like, subscribe, and share. And once you've shared, say shared, and I will put you on the list. That's what gets you on the list for a general. Free one card. And yes, Becca, Facebook is retarded sometimes, but sometimes it's great. I mean, it's something we all love to hate, but we love it, and we don't get off of it. But hey, that's a whole nother thing. Anyway, this is one of the reasons why eclipses very much come with shadow work, stuff like that. But the moon is going to be in their shadow. Something being hidden doesn't mean it's not there. The moon is sometimes there. Sometimes we can't see our own patterns. Sometimes we can't see what we're doing just because they're in our shadow, but it doesn't mean it's not there. Sometimes we can't see the truth about a relationship or recognize how exhausted we are. Sometimes we're holding on to things simply because we've been carrying it so fucking long that we've forgotten we have permission to put the goddamn thing down. I give this illustration all the time when in readings, and I love doing it in person because I stand up and I start grabbing shit off. I'm like, here, hold this. Here, hold this. Here, hold this. Here, hold this. Now pick that up. And they're like, every so often I get the smart ass that goes, oh, sure. And then dumps all their stuff on the table and picks it up. I'm like, you got it. You got it exactly. Other people just sit there like frozen, like, I can't put it down because my arms are too heavy. Can you help me? You get it. Yes. Okay. So sometimes it does take help putting things down. All right, Twin, I'm putting you on the free list, my dear. Okay. So yeah, we got to put down the shadows. We got to put down the things. And here's what's really cool. When we're going through an eclipse, when we're going through a shadow phase like this, it shows us the things that we need to put down. It gives us the chance to really look within and see the shadow that we're doing. Okay. So the eclipse gives us that chance on a full moon. And I love full moon eclipses and near totality like this because we literally have a full gambit moon cycle in one fucking night. It's the bestest thing ever. This is eclipse magic. To come up, we have the moonrise. Ooh, wow. Moons. Manifest, release. Manifest, release. Full moon, full battery, all that fun stuff. And then the shadow comes on and we go through a waning phase, an entire half a month, 14 days worth of energy in like 2 hours or however long. In this case, let's see, to 9 and 3 hours. So 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 3 hours in a 3-hour time frame. We're going to go through the entire waning phase of the moon. And then it's going to turn red. And there's something about that visceral redness. Okay. I love the way the moon just kind of goes red because it's still getting a little bit of the ambient light that's filtering around. And in this case, it's still going to have like 4% light from the sun because we're not in a total lunar eclipse. Okay. And then after that, it's like, okay, we've gone through this death and now it's time to rebirth. Now we've seen our shadow. We're processing. And now we can say, I'm going to start something new and bring it back. So we go through the entire other half a month waning moon thing over the next 3 hours. Okay. And then boom. Now we're going into a true waning phase where we can start letting go of the things that we realized and figured the fuck out during this eclipse. Okay. Sometimes illumination happens through darkness, and that's the eclipse magic. Also, tonight is a full moon in Pisces, which is directly opposite the sun in Virgo. Okay, no offense to you Virgos. Virgos make things complicated. Pisces brings us back to the feel. Don't forget the feeling of it, okay? Virgo says, what are the facts? What needs to be done? What's useful? What needs clearing up? What's the plan? What are the pieces? But Pisces is like, yeah, but what do you feel? What are you dreaming about? Where is spirit leading? What exists underneath all those carefully organized little boxes that you stuck your life into? Virgo wants a spreadsheet, but Pisces has wandered barefoot into the woods. I'm with Pisces. I'm a Pisces moon. I'm loving this. Okay. So Pisces wanders off barefoot in the woods and, is currently talking to the universe. And I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Okay. Now, somewhere between those two is where most of us need to be. I get it. We have to find balance, yin yang. Okay. The complicated, the thought, the processes, and the emotion. Okay. Because spirituality without grounding becomes escapism, and we don't do that around here. We real talk around here. Okay. But practicality without intuition can become a life that works perfectly on paper, but it feels wrong when you're actually living it. Okay. So one of the big teachings I would take from this particular eclipse is, and hello Eli, is basically, where's your practical life gotten out of alignment with your spiritual truth? Again, we're right in that yin-yang balance. And that's one of the beautiful things. Like I said, in one night, we are going through the entire waning cycle, the new moon rebirth, and the entire waxing cycle. Okay. So this is the chance where we can truly find balance. Okay. So where has your practical life gotten out of alignment with your spiritual truth? Where has your spiritual life gotten out of alignment with your practical truth? Both are important, and that is a damn good question to sit with tonight, okay? So where have you been calling something intuition when it's really avoidance? That's the opposite. That's that second part we were talking about. Where have you been hoping that the universe will magically fix something? Oh, I love those people. It's like, oh, I'm just trusting the universe. Okay, so what are you doing? Well, I'm trusting the universe. Okay, so what are you doing? Manifestation requires 3 legs to the table, okay? What are our 3 legs? Our magical side, our thought life, and our actions. If you don't have 3 legs, your table's falling over. Sorry, not sorry. That's physics. Okay. Pisces and Virgo in tonight's eclipse hold each other accountable. Pisces reminds Virgo that we're more than our schedules, our productivity, our responsibilities. Virgo reminds us that Virgo reminds Pisces that, yeah, all this is great, but we still got to do the dishes, okay? Hi. Yeah, ish. I'm making it through. So that is balance. So what kind of magic should we be doing tonight during an eclipse? That is where you're going to hear a lot of witches disagree, okay? There are traditions that absolutely do not perform any magic during an eclipse. I have some people that are like, don't manifest anything, don't do anything. Some people consider eclipse energy chaotic or unpredictable. However, other traditions treat eclipses as periods of spiritual retreat, prayer, protection, observation, and not an active spell work time. That's also valid. But there's also people like me who have worked with lunar energy for decades and who sees eclipses as extremely powerful liminal spaces. Like I said, in one night, we have it all. And that practice is valid too. So I don't teach people that there's one universal which way to do it, okay? Just learn the different ways, learn the different ways that people think, learn the people who say, don't do any magic. Some people, use it for personal reflection, or some people are like me that are just like, do what you fucking want, okay? Well, understand all of that, understand why it came about, and then develop your own relationship with the energy. I don't look at eclipse energy as something to fear. I look at it as something to respect, and that is a difference. So I wouldn't choose tonight for anything that's very tightly controlled. It's saying, I want exactly this thing delivered exactly this way. Sorry, Virgos. Hate to break it to you. Not necessarily your night. Remember, the moon is opposite your sign right now in Pisces. Okay. Eclipse energy isn't interested in our control issues right now. Okay. It's kind of, the eclipse is more like, hey, Ann. The eclipse is more like saying, oh, you want to change? Let's talk about what we can actually change. This is a chance to sit down with your shadow side. This is your chance to look at the shadows in your life. And this is a chance to say, you know what? I want to be reborn a different way outside of these shadows, or I want to incorporate these shadows into myself. Okay. So tonight, it's a beautiful energy for things like shadow work, divination, releasing old emotional patterns, breaking cycles, connecting with your guides, ancestors, higher consciousness, dream work, psychic development, cleansing, cord work, meditation, simply sitting outside and listening, or for any goddamn thing you want. Because like I said, we have the whole lunar cycle in 6 hours, okay? But sometimes we just need to sit and listen to the universe. Don't underestimate that, because sometimes that's where it's at. You don't always have to perform magic. You don't always have to perform a ritual or a spell or anything like that. Sometimes it's sitting down and witnessing, sitting down and listening, sitting down and accepting. I'm always talking about shadow work as radical self-acceptance. So here's something else I want you to think about tonight. An eclipse temporarily interrupts a pattern that we normally take for granted. Moon reflects sunlight. We talked about that night after night. That's what we expect. And then suddenly, there are steps in the middle. The pattern changes. And that's a powerful magical metaphor, because sometimes the transformation begins with interruption. An interruption in a habit, an interruption in a relationship pattern, an interruption in the story you've been telling yourself or even other people, an interruption in the way you've reacted. Something happens, and suddenly you see your life from a different angle, and that is uncomfortable sometimes. But discomfort isn't automatically danger. Sometimes discomfort is simply information. So instead of asking tonight, what is this eclipse going to do to me? I'd rather you ask, what is this eclipse helping me see? That's a more useful question, in my opinion. And approach it with curiosity, not judgment. Do not judge yourself. When you see it and see it for what it is. Oh, that's bad. I'm so bad for being what? No. Okay. Becca says, why do Native Americans say you shouldn't look at the full moon or eclipse? My stepmom always told me not to look at it, but never told me why. She's Navajo. Well, I've heard about that with the sun. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know why you shouldn't look at the lunar eclipse. I always do. I've never had a problem with it. So, yeah. But, yeah, when we're sitting there and thinking about it, just sit and approach your thoughts with curiosity, because not everything that pops in your head is going to be a prophecy. Discernment still matters. Grounding matters. And that Virgo sun sitting across from our Pisces moon here is reminding us of exactly that. Feel the moon. Listen to it. Write it down. And then look at it again tomorrow when you've had some sleep and, well, maybe a little coffee. Because magic and common sense, just like we were talking about earlier with Reiki, medical science and metaphysics are allowed to exist in the same place. Magic and common sense are allowed to live in the same house. In fact, I feel like it has to. I feel like it must. It needs to. So if you want something to do tonight, go outside, look at the moon. Okay, you don't need 57 herbs, 12 crystals, and pat your head and rub your tummy, ooga, 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 you know, or the fancy witch tools to do it. Just stand there, ground yourself, feel your feet against the earth, take a breath, be happy that you can be outside watching a fucking eclipse in nice weather, instead of like one time I sat out and photographed an entire eclipse and froze to death, and my husband was bringing me hot coffee all goddamn night because I wanted to photograph the whole thing. Okay? Just sit and breathe and ask yourself, what am I ready to see, or what do I need to see? Even if you're not ready, what do I need to see that I haven't been willing to see? And then maybe, what am I carrying that's completed its purpose? Or what needs to remain when the shadow passes? Because the shadow does pass. Okay? After we have the totality, the shadow goes away and the moon starts growing again. And yeah, the night's always darkest before the dawn. And I think it's important for us to remember, the moon doesn't fight the shadow. The moon doesn't panic because the light's gone. The moon doesn't decide darkness means everything's is ruined. The shadow moves across it. And then the light returns. Changed? Maybe. but it's still there. And sometimes that's exactly how transformation works for us too. We enter our shadow. We learn something. We release something. We remember something. And then we come back into the light carrying a little more understanding than what we had before. So tonight, don't be afraid of the shadow. Do not judge your shadow. Pay attention to what it has to teach you. Approach it with curiosity. Question it. Journal it. Pull cards on it. Talk to your guides. Whatever the fuck you have to do. But adapt the work to your spiritual practice and be aware of it. You don't got to decide jack shit during the middle of eclipse. In fact, I do not recommend that you decide during the eclipse. Observe. Be a part of something. And if something comes up that you don't completely understand, don't force the answer. Eclipses have ways of revealing things in layers. Sometimes tonight is just the beginning of the conversation. This isn't doom. Not cosmic punishment. It's not Mercury retrograde on steroids. It's not chaos incarnate. It just simply is the doorway, and it's a shadow. It's a chance for you to level up through understanding of self. So I hope tonight's eclipse teaching helps and blesses you. Oh, Karen, there's Northern Lights tonight also? Well, dang, I'm in New York State. We're in New York State. I'm in Rochester. So, holy hell. Okay. Dang it. I'm going to have to go out and check it in a minute. Normally I see it right out my window. So hold on. Star Guide. Let me get my Sky Guide out. SKY. Sky Guide. So I have this little thing on my phone that allows me to see the night stars. And if I put the compass thingy on it, as I move it around, see how I'm seeing different night sky. Okay, so the moon is technically right there behind a tree. So yes. Fulton. Okay, well, hopefully I'll be able to see it from Rochester. That would be really nice. All right, so if you have not liked, subscribed, and shared, do so now. Tell me shared. And I'll get your free one card. Meanwhile, Twin Speaker. Let's do your free one card. Oop, and we got two. Happens. All right, so twin for you, we have the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. For you on the 8 of Cups twin, it says in each loss there's a new gain. As in every gain, there's a loss. And with each winning, with each ending comes a new beginning. Okay, the 8 of Cups for me is always about washing your cups out and putting them away instead of carrying them around in your U-Haul everywhere. Okay, so let the old part of the past be the past. You don't have to throw it away. But also, you don't need to be U-hauling all your emotional experiences everywhere you go with you. Okay? Yes, I'm sure the dogs will be going nuts and talk to every hospital emergency room and medical facility everywhere, and they will tell you just how crazy full moon nights are. Okay, now, Heather, sorry. Oh, sorry. No, twin, your second card. 10 of Wands. Patience and fortitude conquer all things, but 10 of Wands is also about having too many burdens on you. So I feel like with the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Wands is that your emotional contexts are making moments that you're in presently, your past emotional contexts are making your present moments feel heavier than they need to be. So you need to process out some of your old emotions, and everything I was just teaching about on eclipse energy goes with that. So that might be a great thing for you to sit down with tonight's Pisces moon, okay? Heather, for you, 8 of Wands. Damn, things are about to really take off. So things are about to really, really seriously take off. So 8 of Wands is always like, to me, it's always about the pulling back and then the release. And when you let go, your arrow goes flying. So yeah, I should come down there. Why should we come down there, Becca? But yeah, what I'm seeing here is your quote on here is nothing ever is, but all things are becoming. All things are the offspring of flux and motion. Look for big change coming for you. Look for big change. Oh, honey, the cray cray's everywhere, Becca. Everywhere. It has been for generations, thousands of generations. Is that the full moon gets full and it just does something to us. It does. Karen Kingsley, for you. Anybody else that's shared and hasn't gotten their free one card, say so now. Oh, look at somebody was bound to do it and Karen got it. She got the moon card. She got the moon card. And your quote, the reason why I'm reading quotes is this is the Art of Life deck and it has classical quotes on there. And this one's from Henry David Thoreau. And it says, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Ooh. Karen, I feel like this is a time of extreme power for you. Okay. Extreme power. So definitely absorb this eclipse energy for sure. Yeah. What's the ass crack of America? Oklahoma? Because I think that's John. And I don't disagree with you. Could be the ball sack of America right now, which seems to be Texas. Sorry. That's my home state. I get to make fun of it. John, for you, we have Queen of Pentacles. Riches are not from abundance of worldly goods, but from a contented mind. So there you go. Queen of Pentacles, know who you are, know what you want, and you need to grow roots and stop accommodating everybody else. If they need your energy, they can come to you. Ooh. Yeah, I put a selenite ball on my little spinner so I can cleanse the energy. Karen, that would be a reading question. And if you ask a question, then you can donate for a reading, but I have done last call. So if you would like to schedule I'm wondering if I need to leave my marriage. Sounds like it might be a private reading thing. So you can message me and we can schedule a private reading. I do private readings for $45 for half hour. So. No, Texas is the ball sack, Jennifer. Sunset pics from the lake. Hell yeah. All right. Did anybody else like, subscribe, and share and not get their free one cards? Say so now because I am going to go chill, eat this wonderful dinner my men are making for me. I am so excited about it. And watch the eclipse because it is starting to. Ooh, I see her. She's now coming up. Hey, all of a sudden I have 14 new messenger notifications. Okay, so here is John. Oh, that's not. Okay, here we go. Hold on. We can't see this. Too much light. Jesus Christ. Okay, so here we go. Beautiful. Ooh. Ah. Ee. Oh. Oh. Ah. Ee. Very nice. Oh, almost gone. Almost gone. Bye-bye, son. Bye-bye, son. Sun gone. Very pretty, Jonathan. Thank you for sharing. Appreciative. Apparently, I have a bunch of other notifications. Ooh, Cindy. Cindy's showing us moon pics. Moon. Moon. Dog. Moon. Yay. Let's see who else sent me pic. Let's see. Oh, no, that was just somebody sending me moon blessings. Okay, thank you. Very nice. So yeah. Ooh, oh, wow. All right, my darlings. I love you. I am going to go bathe in the moon. So yes. If anybody wanted some more of the eclipse teaching, I just go back about 20 minutes in the video because I think I waxed poetic. I was not paying attention to the fucking clock, but it is there for you. So I hope you enjoy it. Meanwhile, merry meet, merry part until we merry meet again next Thursday here on the live and every Monday night on the Mystic Path.
When we walk a spiritual path, it can feel both beautiful and lonely. We're searching, growing, and learning. But often, we're doing it alone or scattered across spaces that don't quite feel like home. That's why I created the Mystic Path. The Mystic Path is a free community hosted on School. Think of it as a sacred gathering place off of social media noise, a hub where seekers, witches, mystics, healers, and teachers can come together. You'll find courses, discussions, and spaces to connect, all in one place, all accessible at no cost. Here, you can explore your own spirituality at your pace. You can join conversations, share your insights, and learn from others walking very different but equally valid paths. There's no one right way. Every perspective adds to the richness of the whole. My vision is to weave together many teachers and many paths into one collective space. No gatekeeping, no competition, just shared wisdom. If you're a teacher or a practitioner, you are encouraged to submit your own courses to the Mystic Path. Free courses help the community grow, and with approval, I'll even support your paid offerings so you can reach more people while still honoring your livelihood. This is not just another group. It's a living temple of knowledge and connection, built by all of us. A free space to explore, learn, grow, and share. So come join us on the Mystic Path and bring your wisdom with you.
All right, my friends, I hope everybody has had a fantastic night and enjoy the eclipse. Love y'all.